Savannah James came on and she was giving advice, or she was just kind of talking in general. She didn't say anything inflammatory or crazy or anything like that. But she came on and she was giving her opinion on podcasts, and it was taking calls, and she kind of spoke about. And I wish I could play it. She kind of spoke about marriage, and she was giving a woman advice on marriage, and how you know earlier in the marriage she had to learn herself and all of this stuff. And what she realized was that they were together for 10 years before they wound up getting married, her and LeBron James. And the only difference that she seen was she felt more secure in the relationship, or with regard to her finances and stuff like that, I guess, after they got married. Here's my question, right? Do y'all actually want to see Savannah James on a podcast, bro?
No,
No.
no,
Why?
no. I mean, we never. I mean, she's never really. She's always played the cut. You know what I'm saying? I think she should stay like that.
I said the same thing, Slimmy.
Yeah, yeah. I think she should just stay like that. Cause then it's. I got a feeling they're gonna try and overanalyze everything that she says. So it's gonna lead to
Yes.
trouble. It's gonna lead to
Yes.
trouble.
Because
Big
Slimmy
it
trouble.
was
is
kind of
my
like that.
spirit animal.
It was
And
like
she
that with
gonna slip up
Aisha.
and
Like
say something.
we thought Steph and Aisha was good until she got out in public, and we were like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, exactly.
No, but
That's
she
the
no,
perfect
hold on.
example.
But
Perfect
hold on.
example.
Aisha was doing the cooking thing, and I thought that was good. Like the
The
little
cooking.
Martha
She
Stewart
wasn't
thing.
talking about relationship shit.
Right, but
Yeah, she
I'm
wasn't.
saying like women still want to have, even if they're taken care of, they still want to have something to do, right? The children are at school, they're super rich, they don't she don't have to cook and clean, so she needs something to do, and women should be productive, right? So I thought that was good. But when she started talking about her relationship and wanting certain things, then that's when it went downhill.
I've noticed with the celebrities, the relationship that lasts the longest are the ones that are out the media. Because I'll see
Mm.
some people are married. I'll see somebody is married, and I'll be like, "Oh shit, they married, and they've been married for 20 years, and I didn't know about it."
What's my name? What's the homegirl name? The mother of T'Challa. Um,
Like Morris
Angela
Chestnut,
Bassett. Angela Bassett.
yeah,
She's
I didn't even
married.
know she was
She
married.
been
I didn't even
married
know she
for a
was she
long
but
and
time.
she
she
has
out the
four
cut. You don't
children,
hear shit because
and
she out
you've
of
never heard
pocket.
Yeah.
nothing.
Yep. And her husband is the actor dude too.
And I think like
Keep your
Morris
wife.
Chestnut's been married
Keep
for a
keep
minute
your girl
too.
out the arena. That's what they say, man. Don't let them be
Right,
seen.
but they're both in acting. So it's hard for me to wrap my mind around that I didn't know that she was
Here's
married.
another one. Morris
Courtney
Chestnut been
Vance.
married
Yeah, his name is
for
Courtney Vance.
27 years.
His name is Courtney Vance. He's
That's
actually a pretty significant actor also.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Courtney
wild.
Vance. I would probably have to see him.
You know
Hey
who he is if you
Google
see
His
him.
name
Google Morris Chestnut, his
I don't know
wife.
if you can see this.
Morris Chestnut, man.
He's
He's in
got
a
a
lot of
20
TV shows.
he
Oh
been
yeah, I
married
know
for
exactly who that is. Oh
27
Mm-hmm.
years.
wow,
yeah.
that's Angela Bassett's husband.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They've been together like
27
30
years.
years or something like that.
You just
Damn, that's like
you gotta stay you gotta keep your stuff out of the media,
yeah they
man, or try.
yeah
So
they've been very
here's so
significant
I
in
I
public.
agree. I agree with Slimmy in that. I think that I'm gonna bring Fatty up in a second. I agree in that. I think that I don't want to hear from her, right? And the reason that I don't want to hear from her is because I believe that it's gonna actually ruin my view of who she is by her talking too much. And I
Hmm.
think that her playing the cut and being less visible and less vocal actually makes her and elevates her to be a lot more prestigious because she's not a content creator. But it's almost
um
like she got to jump into it because she got to have a voice or she got to be doing something. And I don't understand why that. I just don't get it. If
You know
that's
what's crazy?
why do you want to be in the like? What's the benefit of it? I don't understand what the benefit of it is.
The timing.
It's
this is
for
coming from
women.
the
It's for
non
women.
LeBron just started a podcast.
Yeah, but LeBron has always
with
had a
JJ
podcast.
Redick.
LeBron already
I
had the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah
this
yeah
is
yeah. I forgot about that.
yeah,
But
Yep,
yeah.
I
LeBron
did
is
It's
a
forget
not
about that.
like
celebrity.
I need
Oh, that's
clarification
weird,
for the
man.
I need clarification for the non-blacks. What does in the cut mean? What does that mean?
so. In the cut is basically just staying out the
Just
way,
chilling, just
living your
chilling, minding your
life,
business. Yeah.
enjoying life, just kind of being a wife, just You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Kind of not talking a whole lot, but you playing, you doing whatever it is that you do in order
I'm
to
sorry, I don't be
get.
doing this shit.
Oh, you were serious?
Yeah,
No,
I was
he's
like, what
dead
the fuck you
ass.
mean she in the cut? I'm like, nigga, what? Oh, yeah, okay, appreciate
What
it.
they doing in OKC that you ain't know what in the cut is?
I'm about to
What
do
the?
you like
I
Kendrick
thought you
Lil
was joking.
Drake.
Oh wow.
You
Okay.
can't
Well, you're
say
right.
you can't say nothing no more. No
What
black
do you,
nothing. Cause you
Let me
don't be
bring
knowing
Fatty up
anything.
here. See what it. I gotta understand what the heck is going on with Fatty.
I love Fatty. Fatty's my guy.
Fatty has got the funniest.
I went all the way to Portugal to see Fatty, and he didn't respond.
You ain't go to no Portugal to see Fatty.
Like 2 years ago, I didn't go to see Fatty. I went to go see motorcycles, but he still didn't write back.
All right, I'm about to bring you up, Fatty. Hold on. What's up, Fatty?
Like you guys with your ecam bullshit, I hate y'all. Like my computer, like you know how many times you are live and Freezy are live, and I try to get on the link and the shit says nope. Like look at this shit. Like what? I have to come in from my phone. Is am I the only one with this problem?
Yep,
Yeah, I'm using the phone too. Don't feel bad.
There's like it doesn't work on the computer at all.
it
Like
does.
look at this shit.
I'm working on the computer.
Uh, I don't get. But you guys have Macs. You guys are part of like the bourgeoisie, whatever you guys have going on. But yeah, Quinton, stop lying, please. Okay, let's stop
What is
lying.
what
Quinton
is
came to Portugal. Quinton did this, right? Quinton came to Portugal and he said, "Hey, bro, I'm doing a race here and shit." I said, "Hey, man, where are you? Where are you?" Didn't reply to me for 3 days. As soon as I asked him where was he, like he stopped replying, and then when he got back to Oklahoma, answer me. Like the same way he run from you, he run from me too. Same shit. And now he's pretending like he actually acknowledges people. That shit is crazy. Mm.
Fatty? What is going on with this baby shower you got going on, man?
The girl is going to have a kid. What's the problem with the baby shower? Quinton was there. Like, why did you ask Quinton why he was there?
Because
The
it
girl
was
is
on
having
your.
the baby
It
in
was
10
on
days.
your.
We threw a
I
baby
did not
shower.
contribute to the fund.
It was on
She got
your
$740.
It was on your platform.
$740 and 13 gifts on Amazon Shop.
Oh,
Don't forget
Disney
about that.
Plus. Nope.
is she
What's
married?
the problem with it?
Nope.
Absolutely not. That's why we threw the baby shower. If the daddy was there, we would just do a normal show. It's about community, right? Community. We're community building.
All right, let me get
God
your
damn it.
opinion on a couple things. First thing I want to get your opinion on is Savannah James dropping a podcast. Do you want to hear from Savannah James, and do you think that'll help or hurt LeBron
Absolutely not.
LeBron's brand?
LeBron wife is the perfect wife. She's quiet. She doesn't talk a lot. She's just invisible. She will do what Aisha Curry did to Curry. She will say something crazy. She'll make LeBron look crazy, and now you never look at her the same again. She needs
Yep.
to be quiet. Like she's just bored. Just be quiet. Just like come on, you. She is for us regular men. She's the epitome of like class. She knows how to be quiet. She has a nice body. She looks good. She's next to her guy. She plays her position. As soon as this woman try to get the podcast, you might be perfect. You say something wrong, like Aisha, and it's forever. People are going to remind you, like, it's just worthless. You're the
Yeah.
guy worth $1 billion. You can do everything and anything, go to any part in the world. Why are you doing a podcast?
I agree. I
Good
don't
for me.
understand it. It makes no sense to me. I told Rita the same thing. I was listening to it prior to, and it's almost like it's more work for her to try to sidestep and make sure that she's saying the right thing and just keeping it really, really PG. And it just don't even make sense. Like the podcast itself was boring, to be honest with you. It was
Mm.
boring as hell because, in order for a
Ain't
podcast
good.
to actually be something good, you have to say something that makes people uncomfortable sometimes. And usually that comes with your authentic thoughts. And the minute that she say some shit like that, it's just gonna go off the rails and it's gonna fuck up in my mind. Cause I pedestalize her. Like I think that she's one of one as far as the epitome of what a public entertainer, billionaire's wife is supposed to be and act like, and I think she gonna fuck it up, bro. I'm almost certain she gonna fuck it up.
She will. That shit has to be several levels of editing for her to not say something stupid. Because one thing that we learn on this place, the best wives are boring. The best
But
wives are boring. They will never say something crazy. You are going to look at them and you'll say, you shouldn't be on the panel. Because you're boring. That's the best wife. As soon as you actually start to people look at you when they want, you are saying something. As soon as you start to get attention, for the most part, you said either something crazy or now people are going to try to pin you against whatever shit is getting. It makes zero sense. But then she she probably boring. Like Anton, she been with this guy since he was 18, 20
mm,
years ago. That man has everything. There's nothing new
he
under the
has
sun.
access to everything. I mean,
Yes, so
listen, what
like
more? What more could a woman want? What more could a woman want? Because this is a
Attention.
zero sum game. What the fuck you gonna do? Make some money from a podcast? Like, what
No,
could you
it's
possibly?
attention.
What more could you want than everything?
She doesn't have attention.
Yeah, Jonas Fair made a good point. Like, because LeBron's career is ending, it might be the reason why she wanna,
LeBron
step
about to
out.
LeBron about to re up for another 2 to 3 years.
This
yeah,
would be the
LeBron
worst time
career.
for her to want.
Yeah.
Why would she want attention like on the back end of his career when he about to be at the house?
No,
That's backwards.
because it's
Uh,
about her, it's not about him. But the thing is natural. She conquered the world at 20. She has nothing else to do. She is bored. But there's the most two dangerous people in the planet: a bored woman and an emotional man. She's the bored woman. Like
Remember earlier I said that. She
remember when Aisha Curry said, "Oh my God, I just miss attention from other men. It's not that I'm going to do something. I just miss the attention." Lady, your husband is Stephen Curry. We can compete with him. Why am I going to look at you knowing you have a 6'4", $40 million a year, like light skin, blue eyes, whatever the fuck he has going on? Now imagine LeBron James. Of course I'm not looking at Savannah. What the fuck am I going to compete with motherfucker? How am I going to compete with LeBron James? How? Like we don't look at you because you're not available. If you guys do that with the milkman, maybe I'm gonna listen. I'm saying, well, I'm not going to. Come on, man. What are we doing? You're stupid.
but that's what she wants. That's all she wants. It's just
you think
attention.
she's just
She's
attention?
she's
Yeah.
beautiful. She looks great. She won, and that's the problem. You won. What is what is the next step? It How do you end the game and you say, you know what? I'm going to start, right? Get the new game.
Let's start over.
You like it will
But
start
what is
like
she
you
supposed to
won.
do? But what is she supposed to do? How does she stay productive? Like, right?
Her
Like
kid,
some
look at
women, some
like
rich women, they go and they start charities and things like that. I'm pretty sure she has a bunch of them. So what
I
else
don't
does she
I
do?
don't think that she listen. I think that there's a level that you get to where productivity doesn't even mean anything anymore. Like, listen, being productive is keeping from being bored
She's
because,
bored.
well, get a new hobby. Like, you know
That's
what
what
I'm
I mean by
saying?
being productive.
But it don't have to be for the general public. Like, we don't have to know what it is. Like, you can get a hobby based off of whatever it is that makes sense for you. But we
But
don't.
everybody in the inside circle knows who she is, right? I didn't know who she was, right? Because I told you I watch sports, but I don't watch basketball. So I didn't know who she was. So
Yeah.
now that you tell
There's
You
a
me
good
what?
sign.
I
There's a good
don't
sign.
watch basketball.
There's a good sign. You know Aisha Curry. You know the woman that was dating Iman Shumpert. You know all these housewives of it. It's good that you don't know her. It means that she's doing a great job.
Yeah,
She's been
that's true.
Yeah,
invisible.
no, I no,
That's true,
I'm
Fatty.
with it. It's just that I know those type of women, and she's bored. I'm telling you, she's
So
bored.
so so
Man,
let me ask you this real quick. And women say this all the time. Women have no hobbies. That's why they get into trouble. Their hobbies is
Yeah,
doing things like I'm going
yeah.
shopping. I'm going to the beach. I'm
I
going. I'm
keep
going.
yes. That's why I said you got to keep her productive. Like she's got to
So
do
that's what
something.
Anthony's right. Anthony's right then. Find a new hobby. Go read. Start a reading book. Go throw parties every day with our
Strip
female
club.
friends. Right? Do
She
slumber
could go help.
parties. Why do you
She
have to
could
do
go
a
help out
podcast?
at that motherfucking school. Like, she could go do.
Oh,
It's a
that
lot of things
school,
she could
that
do.
school, that school sucks. You guys saw the reports of those school, that school, the promise thing?
No,
God
it's
damn it.
not that the school sucks. It's just
Hey,
I think that it takes time to change the cultural norms in an environment. Because those kids, a lot of those kids, they still got to go home after they leave the school, regardless of how great
yeah,
the school is itself. And so, that's one of the reasons. One of the things that the school is trying to do is educate the parents and put the parents in a position of success in addition to the kids, because they feel like if they change the culture that the kids exist in, then it'll change the test scores, because the kids still got to study when they get home and stuff like that, right? So I don't think it has anything to do with the school. I think it has more to do with the culture of the kids when they have to go home. And this actually proves that it's never the school, and it don't matter how much money you put into something. It's always the culture that we
It's
subject
the
ourselves.
culture, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
right.
culture.
That's why I think you should.
It,
That's why I think you should do boarding schools,
Yeah,
mm,
because once you do boarding schools, you change the environment.
yep, that's true.